Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T28. It's a Tier 8 turretless American tank destroyer, and it's located on the defending spawn of Siegfried Line assault, and it's under the command of the BassmanFromHell. Yes, he's riding again, and it's still in his T28. And this was some of the earlier battles he had from around Christmas time. In fact, we've got a whole sequence of T28 videos by him, and some of them quite good. Now, it's got a 120mm gun, 400 alpha, and 10 minutes to prove that he can survive and win the game. Knocking down the columns. Well, there's one of these at Fort Benning, and I know because Siegfried Line actually did a video showing the real thing. Yes, you can actually see one of these at Fort Benning if you go there, and yeah, I'll put a link to that video in the credits at the end, so you can actually see what the real thing looks like. In fact, it looks very much like the new model of the T28 that you can see in the game. In fact, the old version that Wargaming put in the game wasn't quite correct, and yes, this is actually much more faithful to the original design. Now, it does actually say that it only existed in blueprints in the World of Tanks wiki, but it didn't. They really did build a prototype. And there's a Conqueror. Oh, no, he didn't penetrate there. He fired it and bounced around from the Skoda in return. It's 320. That's probably a 100mm gun. Okay, just waiting a second. Okay, that's enough. Try another shot. There's that Conqueror again. Bounces one off us. The armor on the front of the T28 is really strong. You really don't want to engage it head on if you can. Try and get the sides or the rear. Going for the front plate or the turret ring. Yes! And that worked. He bounced the return shot. Now, Wargaming North America has actually been doing a series of videos recently showing the visit of the Chieftain and Siegfried Line to the American Heritage Collection, which is just outside Boston, or in fact, a fair distance outside Boston. It's in Massachusetts anyway, and they've got some fantastic tanks on display there. Not one of these, but they have got some brilliant tanks. And they've been going over them and climbing inside them and having a look at them, and it's really fun videos actually. 257, oh wow, just wiped him out. I don't know how he did that, because the 257 is actually quite a strong tank due to its shape and design, but he just overwhelmed it with that 120mm gun. And we've got a T44 just over there, also aimed on. Didn't connect. Now, the reload on the T28 is actually quite fast, which enables you to, oh, well, you don't want to get hit by a bat chat if you can help it. Not repeated shots anyway. But it is actually quite good at putting out the shells, pumping them out fairly quickly. Well, the enemy's not doing too well here. They've lost 6 tanks already. Only the 1 kill for the baseman so far. There's a Conqueror just around the corner. I wonder if we can give him some impromptu butt sex. Hello. One in. 428. Bounce around in return. Now this CPM's where it really comes to help. Yes! Got him. 2 kills. There's only 5 enemies left alive. The T44 is just around the corner there. The Bat Chat's out in the field. And they've got a SU-130 nearby. Or nearby, he's at the other end of the map. And we get one into the Bat Chat from the motorway. But he's moving away from us, so he's probably on reload, which is why he probably didn't respond. And where's that T44? Well, I think that the baseman's going to try and get that T44 if he can. Oh, no, he's dead. So, just the Batchat kill and the SU-130 and a Wizzy-120 and an FB-207. But I think this one's in the bag. It's an SU-130 PM. He's just over the ridge line. We need to move up. And he's gone. Batchat's still alive, but running away from us at high speed. We've auto-aimed on. At this range, the shell, well, he probably moved out of the way of the shot before it arrives. You really need to lead the target. He's not going to get that shot. And he's lost sight of the Batchat. Well, there's only a... Oh, no, the Wizzy-120's been killed, and so's the FB-207. And that's the end of the game. So, it's a victory. Very brief game, though. Only 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats to see how he got on. Oh, and it's a second-class tanker for the BassmanFromHell and the T28. But best of all, he picked up his first mark of excellence in that game, and he got a fire for effect as well. Win 8 wasn't that high, but there again, he didn't get a huge amount of targets to shoot at. And so win 8 was only 2290, which is still very good. So, yep, it's still a good battle. Let's have a look at team score. Didn't get the highest amount of damage. Nowhere near it, actually, I'm afraid. The Conqueror got the Confederate in 2,883. Then it was the SU-130 PM with 2,595. Not enough to get the high caliber. Must not have been 20% of the enemy hit pool. Baseman managed to get 1691. And when it came to kills, he managed to get 2, which puts him at the top alongside others. And when it came to base XP, he was second with 831. The Progetto 46 got 1,039. He fired 7 rounds, got 6 direct hits and 5 penetrations, damage of 1,691 hit points. He received 6 hits from the enemy, 1 penetration, 5 non-penetrations, and block damage of 1,560 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 3 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 265 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 31,206 credits, got 12,482 for the mission and events, and total came to 43,688. After repair and ammunition resupply, he actually had 14,672 credits to take away. He received 1,246 XP, got 374 for the mission and events, and took away 1,620 experience points altogether. So that's the first of his T28 replays. I've got some more, and they are better in terms of medals, and so we'll be putting those up very shortly. So do stay tuned, and you'll see them.